Hello friends, so today we're going to continue the RSS feed app. I'm hoping maybe we'll be able to finish it today. Is that like a hope beyond hope? I don't know. But that is what I'm hoping, that we'll be able to finish that today. Because I want to move on to other things. I've got workshops to work on and stuff. This doesn't actually make me any money, but it does give me some experience that will be useful, and it gives me another app to mess around with. I'm playing around with a couple different ideas. So anyway, excited about that. Let's get into it. Hello. And yeah, Andre very quickly added a sweet new API that I think is going to be useful for us. So I've got that open. Here is the project. Just kind of trying to remember where I left it off. Yeah, so I did do a little bit of work. I have an Excalibur of some of what I did. Just trying to like think through what is the UI going to look like, and then maybe I can give that to AI to do. And it did. I started with the media list page, and it kind of worked, but it didn't quite get the way I do icons and stuff, so I kind of had to fix a couple things there. And yeah, now I need to install a couple icons. So we're going to do that, and actually let's run the server. We'll take a look at that media page that it made. So like it's got this, so that's cool. That actually is working. It wasn't working. Maybe the mobile view works. Huh. Maybe I just needed to refresh because there was like an HMR issue, but it wasn't like descending this way. So yeah, that's not terribly bad. I mean, people aren't going to have a whole bunch of things in here, so it's fine. Let's see. We're going to add some icons. Those icons aren't awful, but here's the problem. The icons, we need to, yeah, I think we need to have like a chevron instead of an arrow, and we need to have, instead of these dots, they should be directories. Though, like, those icons aren't all that bad. I just realized it's very quiet on this stream right now. Hello to, let's see if I can get names right. I'm just going to go with MD and Marco. Hello there. Okay, let me get my stream beats going. There we go. Yeah, I don't think Radix has icons for folder. Yeah. It does have a chevron though. I thought chevron. There we go. So let's go ahead and we'll add chevrons. Chevron down, left, right, up. Just add them all. Why not? I'll tell you why not. They'll end up in the sprite, and if we're not using them, then that's kind of a waste. But yeah. They're not that big. Yeah. It's just not a very thorough set of icons, unfortunately. Just trying to think, do any of these things look like they could be a directory? We do have files, just not folders. There's a briefcase. That could kind of be a directory or a backpack. Cube or archive. Maybe I could just have AI make us one. Yeah, let's just have those install. Okay, let's do folder SVG. Okay. Based on the other SVGs we have in this directory, could you make a folder an SVG that looks like a folder or directory? I was going to say something else. Yeah, I think that's it. Please. Yeah, we're going to get rid of the license stuff because this is technically not in there, but we'll say generated by cursor Sonnet 3.5, I think is what I'm running on. How do I know what my... Yeah, here we are, default. Oh, it doesn't tell me. I'm pretty sure I'm running Sonnet 3.5 for most stuff. Based on file SVG. Okay, cool. So we'll see if that looks like a folder. Let's run the build again for those icons so that we have a folder. And let's now go to media TSX. We have a media tree, yeah, okay. Icon. This is gonna be chevron, whoops. Chevron, if it's expanded, it should be down. Chevron right. And that should be folder. Oh, we already had a file text. Oh, yeah, we did. We'll just do file. Well, that folder doesn't really look good. Man, what's going on? I thought that, that folder doesn't look that great. Let's try making it look more like a folder, please. And maybe we can find an icon and have it adjust. Let's see, Lucid icons, folder. Copy SVG. Here, let's accept that and just see. I think we need to rebuild the sprite. Oh, that looks way better. That, like, does that look a little bit skinnier to you? That's a big improvement, though the horizontal line after the angled line on the top looks a little skinnier than the rest. Geez, I didn't even have to give it an example. Okay, accept, build the icon sprite again. It did not, it just made it look worse actually. Oh, maybe it noticed somehow. Maybe I should just not care that much. Still not great. Here's an example of another folder icon. And Lucid's folder icon. That's exactly what I want. Create that style while maintaining our current everything else. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. All right, happy with that. Folders, actions. Sure looks funny in that purple highlight, doesn't it? We'll worry about that later, I think. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's now, what I want is, here, let's make sure. Sweet. Cool. Hey, that's cool. I wonder how it did that. Media. Filter. Oh, it's in the media tree. Tree node. Filter. Here, let's match sorter. Yeah, I think actually we're gonna get rid of the filter. Yeah, we'll do this server side. So no filtered items. Yeah, items isn't, that's interesting. Yeah, just items, yeah. Okay, good. Match sorter won't be in here. It will instead be in here. Filter. You know what? It should be client side though. Let's just send all the data. It's not going to be a lot. Will it? It could be. Shouldn't be a lot. Shouldn't be a lot. Like, I'm basing this off of my own needs, and I have maybe. It could be a lot, but we're going to send all of that on page load anyway, and we could do it asynchronously, and then, yeah, just filter on the client. Okay. So, let's see. Media tree doesn't take the filter anymore. No filter. Yep, okay, cool. And then media filtered media. Yeah, the tricky thing is actually the nesting going on here. Huh. Match sorter isn't really intended for that. I don't know that I can do that very well. Filtered media. Yeah, use memo is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Maybe actually we can also, yeah, let's add ID to this. Actually, keys, I think I can. Yeah. Min ranking. Threshold. Yeah, I want a threshold ranking. Rankings. It needs to be equal. So you can paste in the ID, but if the ID doesn't match at all, then we're not going to show it. Because otherwise it'd be kind of confusing. Like, why is that showing up? And it just happens to match in a funny way. Maybe we can go a little bit lower than equal. We could do contains. It's too bad there's not a way to say it contains with at least like 4 letters or something. Let's go with word starts with, or just starts with. Yeah, that probably will do it. Okay, anyway, and actually, we'll have the name be more important. Okay, and then we need to make this handle the data structure that we have. So if a child matches, then the parent should also match. This is why I should never do the inline thing, because it only changes what you have highlighted. And I think that would have been better as a taking some of that and moving it out. Is it reasonably possible to extract some of this logic to a function at the module level? Oh man, we got a whole bunch of comments. What's going on here? Hello everybody. Elias and Dewey should give icons a try. Lots of SVG icon here. Yeah, I should. Maybe one day I will. D-Rach. I'm gonna go with that. Hello, Kent. Could you please share what you're currently deploying or developing, along with context? No, because then I have to say that every single time everybody joins the stream, and it's just too much. So you got the title of the stream. That's it. What's up, Nate? Good morning. Mockingbird. Hello. Bogdan. Am I saying that wrong? Is it Bogdan? I think I've said it both ways. How do you jump back to the line you previously were? Yeah, there's a. Navigate back, or let's see, back. Yeah, go back right here. It's, I mapped it to, or maybe it's already mapped to that control minus. And then I think forward. I thought that I had to go forward, but anyway, that's it. It's great. Okay, so let's scooch this over. Seems reasonable. Let's go with it. Okay, cool. So now we've got match sorter working on these. And we don't even bother rendering the components if they don't match, which was the optimization that I was just making there. And it makes more sense to me. So say, whoa. What's that 0 showing up? Did somebody do a double and? Oh dear. Somebody did. I know it. I know they did. I need to learn how to do cursor instructions and tell it to never do that. That's not where it came from though. That's fine. Here it is, right here. You see that 0 right there? It kills me so much. That's how you do that properly. You all have trained my AI wrong. Just kidding, it's fine. Okay, so we've got a bug. Looking great, just one bug. If a parent matches, then that media item should also match. Or be included, I guess. Okay, cool. So then I can say movies. Say, now that's interesting. Another thing, if a child matches, then the parent should match. But if the parent matches because the child matches, that doesn't mean all of that parent's children should also match. Good luck making sense of that. Why did that, what's going on? There we go. And I think yeah, this, I should probably write this myself. Or I should write some tests and then have it do this. You know what we should do actually is we should take this logic here and move it into the media tree. So it takes all of the items and then it filters them. Yeah, we can be prescriptive on the types of things. So we're bringing back the filter. There we go. Why are you complaining? Oh, could be undefined. Yeah. We don't have to worry about that. Okay. So that takes care of that. Then we can come back here, add the filter, and get rid of the filtered media items. Okay, organize imports, and good. So yeah, now for some reason, even though matrix matches, it's not matching. So let's just try to write it from scratch ourselves. Function filter media items. We're going to take the filter. If there is no filter, return the items. Otherwise, we're going to let's do for of yeah, items. Yeah, that thing. Let's see. Item should match. That starts with, I think, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay, if it matches, then return true. Let's see. So the tricky thing is, we need to know. Here, let's do item match type. The type can be self, child, none. So this is, yep, self. If item type is directory, media item should be let's do, oops. So here are the things they share, and here's where they differ. There we go. It's not going to be possibly undefined. In this case, it will have an array of children for sure. I need to have that type somewhere. I think I actually do have this type somewhere, but we'll bring it back later. Okay, there we go. And then let's see if that'll work. So we got our filtered items. Item match. If it's self. Okay. Maybe instead of this should actually be an array of media items. Yeah. Matching children. Here we go. Oh, hold on, we're already iterating through our children. Whoops. Okay, so if it matches, then add itself. Otherwise, otherwise do nothing, actually. Then we'll get through all those. And if, yeah, and then otherwise return none. There we go. And then this guy, kind of has some duplicate logic here, doesn't it? I guess we could say root media item, children, ID, root. There we go, that's better. And then we can get rid of this duplicate logic. Yep, there we go. Oh, path. You know what, we actually don't, do we use the path anywhere? Yeah, we don't render the path, we can get rid of that. We don't need the path. Oh yeah. How about that? It's a little better. Okay, cool. So that definitely didn't work unless HMR is failing us. Yeah, okay, rats. So, oh, we need to also include our self item. There we go. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there we go. So if you match yourself, like if you're the directory and you match, then we'll return yourself. That includes all of your children. Yeah. So if we include the item right here, we need to somehow uninclude the children. So actually what we should do is return with the matching children. There we go. And what are you complaining about? No? Oh, we'd say that we return an array of media items. But that's not true. We return a media item. Actually, we just return a media item or null. Yeah, and then we just say if match, actually. Then we get rid of this. Yeah, match. Yep, that is correct. And if we have any matching children, and then this, no, there we go. That is much simpler. Much happier with that. Yeah, that is... Yeah, because children could be undefined. Yep. There we go. Okay. Great. So then I say matrix, and look. Okay, good. Kind of feel like we should say whether it matches. Part of me is thinking there's probably an existing component that I could just use. And look at that. That's not keyboard accessible either. Yeah, we're doing a bunch of divs with on-clicks. Oh, cursor, I need to give you rules, man. That is not okay. Do I look tired today? I don't know. It's interesting. Some cultures don't find people telling people that they look tired to be offensive, but I think in the American culture it's mildly offensive to tell somebody they look tired. I don't know, maybe not. I've just seen other people get offended when people are like, "You look tired." It's like, well, thanks. Commenting on the way people look, I guess. It's just different. It's fine. Don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. I do feel bad about this though. What a joke. This is a button. And so now I can tap through it. Much happier with that. Okay, so so yeah, what are we gonna do about this? What I want is if an item matches, because it's child matched, then it should be expanded. So let's do that. If an item matches because it's child matched and not because it matched itself, then its children should be expanded in the list. We may need to adjust the data type to account for this. And I think we only want to automatically expand. We don't want to automatically close, maybe. I don't know, that could be kind of annoying. Vasu, don't feel bad. It's totally fine. I was just commenting on cultural differences. I just think it's kind of interesting. Let's call it auto expand. All right, let's see what this does. Matrix. Oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm into that. Very cool. Okay. Cool. Let's see, what else? Let's add an expand all and collapse all button. I was just going to ask about the icons. Expand all worked, but collapse all doesn't. Collapse all doesn't work. Oh, we're using state for that? I think that this might be a good case for use imperative handle. So we want to reach in. Yeah, that's exactly when I realized, oh, it's using use state. Yeah, that's the problem. You do not want to use a Boolean state. It's doing a number. Huh, that's weird. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that was an interesting approach. And using use effect. Yeah, no thanks. Please keep in mind that we're using React 19, so forward ref is unnecessary. I probably should have just done this myself. That is like, I think that's probably one of the biggest challenges. I'm gonna post this. Yeah. Okay. I built this exact quiz interface with my team long ago. We had some code to catch kids change their local time to try. Oh, he worked at Instructure, which creates Canvas, which is a learning management tool. Could never have anticipated this. Met my friend on YouTube when we were 13. For the past few months, she's been running this page for an AI study tool on Instagram. Last night, she made this video. 139 million views, 1.6 million likes. Kids who make videos for fun are now running the internet. Hire them. Okay, let's see. I'm a little confused about the webcam thing. Why does it matter that they can see your webcam? Huh, fascinating. I'm still like, why does it matter that they can see your webcam? Huh. But it is kind of interesting. Okay, sweet. Afraid not. Too many to go to. All right, let's see where we're at. Let's just accept it wholesale, call it good. Tree ref. Huh. Tree handle. Yeah, oh. Okay, that's interesting. It ran into some type errors. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to call this ref. We're going to give it the tree ref. We're just going to do this ourselves. We're gonna go into tree node, accept a ref. And why do you use single letter type names? Please explain this to me. What does that mean? T and R? What is that? Okay, let's read this. Use imperative handle customize instance value using imperative code must in most cases should be used with forward ref in version 16.8, but we're not in 16.8, so yeah, we are good. Yep, definitely don't know what T and R mean. What do they mean? Please help me understand. What does T and R mean? T is the ref type. R is the return value of the init function, I guess. So what if I don't provide it? Well, it gets mad. All right. That makes sense. Yeah, interesting. Child refs. All right, so then the ref, I don't really do my stuff like this. The ref, I did this once. All right, where's my advanced APIs? And we've got imperative handles. And let's just see here. Not that, it's just in this one. Oh, we should just go to the solution. Oh, you know what? I think I called it a scrollable ref because I hate. I thought it was a better name. Maybe I should do the same thing. Ref object. Okay. Or no. There we go. Okay. Oh. Interesting. I thought a ref can be... We got ice falling. Had some snow last night that froze, and now it's ice and it's falling off my roof. Okay. Yeah, let's back it up. We'll go with the handle approach. It was fine. Handles are fine. It works just as well. So I just thought, like, hey, we've got a ref thing. Maximum update depth. Oh, great. Hmm. We get a handle. We create refs. I'm not actually sure. Component did it. Set state. All right, we've got the tree handle. Okay, so that is calling set tree handle. Okay, how about this instead of we still use the tree ref thing. So this way we're not handle. This way we're not setting state. Failed to execute remove child on node. Huh, this is actually kind of interesting and confusing. Oh, sweet, very good. Actually, I should probably okay, good. Got that taken care of. Study hard, keep studying hard. You're doing great, you can do this. I am a little bit surprised. I'm not sure what's going on. Handles should not be optional. Oh. I'm gonna guess that was some sort of HMR related issue. Expand all, collapse all, expand. That's interesting. Yeah, so the problem now is it only expands the ones that are currently rendered, which makes total sense, and then it collapses them because they are not rendered yet. So, So one way we could do this is we can add init initial expanded. Let's see. Init all expanded. Okay, so now we have a way to say we want them all to be expanded. Let me sit. I know one way to do this, and I'm just trying to see if there's a better way. Init children expanded. Yep, I think the AI is thinking along my lines. Study hard, some tips. I've been programming for over a decade, and especially in my early days, I spent a lot of time programming. Just do it a lot. Just do it a lot. That's my biggest tip. You can read about my story if you're curious on my blog. Look for the 2010s Decade in Review, and that's my first decade in the industry. So here's what we're gonna say. And then flush sync. Come on, flush sync. Does that come from React DOM? Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then right here, all right, that worked. Sort of. Yeah, we need one other thing, and that is this needs to initialize with that. Okay, try that again. Expand all, boom, collapse all. There we go. That'll work. That'll work just fine. My watch is telling me I need to stand up. I was standing for the last hour, so I'm not standing up. I'm not the slave to my watch. Okay, cool. get rid of this for each nonsense. Oh, geez. Change every for each to a for of. And always do that. I really need to figure out how to use cursor rules, because if I'm gonna have it, you know what, I really should. I should do it right now. You know what I really should do is I should finish the Epic style guide, Epic programming style guide, and then I can just feed that to cursor rules. I don't even know where that went. Let's see, config, because it was on my old computer. Oh, I've got a package. Woo! Nope. It's not in there. I don't think I ever pushed it. Docs, decisions, no. I probably better go push that somewhere. It could be in the Epic stack, actually. Or it could be in Epic Shop. I was using AI to help me write it, and I wanted an app that I actually was actively developing and stuff. There it is, style guide, under docs, style guide. Here it is, there's the Epic Programming Style Guide, if you want to look through it. I'm just missing this stuff. And then I really do need to, I need to finish this. Maybe I should work on that instead. Yeah, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna finish this. Okay, cool. So we've got a working thing. You know what? I think I want the filter to be moved. Media. I want the filter input to be moved into the media tree. So then it's just one component. It's got filtering, it's got expand all, collapse all, and it's got the items within them. We're going to use this in a couple other places. I really probably should have just found a library for this. I'm sure it exists. All right, good. Interesting. Episode 1 should match. So why is it not expanding there? Huh. That's weird. Oh, because I removed path. That's right. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Maybe that's why? No? Okay. Oh, I know why. It's because it's parent matches. And so I said if the parent matches, or if the So I kind of short circuit this by saying, hey, if you match, then don't even bother going with the children, just return yourself. But maybe I should do this. If I do this, then it'll work. Yep. So we're still going to go through all the children, even if you match. Yep, that I think makes more sense. Yeah, very cool. All right, good. So now we're going to use that for a couple other things. I think we do want to invert a little control. We had a to-do in here. Yeah, the on select, yeah. So what I was thinking originally is that when you click on it, a little popover shows up. And I also want to make these draggable. Because we are going to do this, where you can drag these over. And I have not done drag and drop in a long time. I would like to see if we can avoid a library, but then it's not going to be like very accessible. Maybe instead, as like a first iteration, and maybe the final one because I don't want to spend a ton of time on this, is if you click on it, it just goes over to the other side. Yeah. So we'll click an item to move it. Oops. It's up probably faster, even if it's not necessarily more intuitive. And so then here, I think eventually we'll have kind of want to be able to make this be a link. So if you have no children, it's a link. You click on this and it takes you over to that media's page that'll show you all of the ID3 tags. Yeah, okay, let's do that right now. Oh, you know what? Except this is fake media. So let's make this real now. Get file, get all file. Yeah, metadatas. That's not it. We want get, what are the other exports here? Get media files. Yeah. It's an array of strings. We want the tree, get media directories. Huh. Yeah, get media directories might not be named quite right. Get, get media, get all media with directories. There we go. We're going to call this a media node. And we use arrays in this house. What is this nonsense? An array of strings. Not a string array, it's an array of strings. Yeah, boo. Boo. Cleaning up all this nonsense. Okay. So then we can come over here. That is a big crane, I think. So that's fun. Okay, and this is complaining because the media nodes don't quite match the media items. Oops. So media node. Directories need to have IDs too. Do they? Yes, they do. Do they? They don't. But we're going to. Yeah, I think they should. So ID is what are you complaining about? Oh. And actually, let's do path as well. Okay. There we go. And then this guy okay. So what we need is let's do this. Directories with matching children. Yeah, so then we return that. And this is why I hate that. Okay, good grief. Okay. Oh, and actually, no. So this, I have an init. Yeah, we need to pass it all the way down. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. I just get this feeling that I'm wrong somewhere. Let's change this to an array of strings. Don't think that's gonna change anything. What did I mess up? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I know what's going on. Yeah, we're still using fake data. So this is all messed up. There we go. Okay. Let's make it so the text has an ellipsis if it's too long for the container. Yeah, kind of thought that was what was going to happen. Yeah, I didn't think that would work either. Still not happy with some stuff, but we're going to deal with that here in a bit. There we go. So we still have expanding and collapsing working, so that's good. With real items. Okay, so right there. That's interesting. This should match with the letter E. But we're not getting it. A lot of things should match with the letter E that aren't being matched. Really, if it... oh, well, hold on. So under kids, there's an E right there. So kids should show up. I don't care what Ryan says. I use const. What could this be? Man, I thought I was going to be done today. I'm going to be leaving in like 45 minutes. I'm not going to be done today. I've wasted all my time on this stupid little thing. I should have just installed a library for this. Why do I keep on working on it? I don't know. yeah, there's something wrong here. So if the child happens to be a directory, we're just adding the directory. Oh, but no, the match will include children. And we are passing the directories. I'm not sure where this goes wrong. Okay, let's look at a specific case. E, the letter E, that should match the ogre thing. So let's say if item dot name includes kids debugger. All right. All right, let's figure out what's going on. Sometimes you just gotta step through the debugger. All right, here's our child. Why is the pop-up not showing up? Whatever, child, Mr. Popper's Penguins, that should match. Match is null. That is unexpected. Okay, and this one is the odious ogre. We dive into that. There's a filter. Match is false. That seems wrong. Item. Item.name. Filter. Filter is E. What the? That is weird. Okay, so it's the ID. Wait, how'd the ID get show up there ahead? Okay, so what's the item.id? What if we do this? Where the filter is the ID. It still comes back. Okay, I'm not sure why putting the ID first caused this problem. And I'm not going to take time to figure out why. I'm sure that if I were to go into the code base and look at it and be like, oh yeah, I remember I did that. But ain't nobody got time for that. All right, let's collapse all. Type E. All right, so kids should be expanded. That's the next bug. Okay, so then come here. It's children match, that's good. Matching children length that's greater than 0. So we push. That all works. Okay, so directories matching children. So we're going to add a conditional breakpoint here. Item.name includes kids. Play through. And that's interesting. Definitely was expecting. Okay, here's my debugger. This stuff's working. debugger there. Okay. I think that's what we logged. Item ID. Yeah, it's right there. Expanded is empty. So is expanded should be true. What? Are we not passing it? Is it that simple? Is it that stupid? I bet it is. Oh, this should not be optional. There it is. Oh my word. Oh, that kills me a little bit. All right, there it is. Now it works. All right. All right. Now another thing we should do. I think we should probably have author, genre. Let's see, what else is there that's interesting? The media node. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get that out of that. We would have to include all of the metadata for a file. Oh, or null. Metadata has title, author, yeah. Probably put the title before the name. And the author before the name too. Okay, let's see if that works. Yeah, now it's gonna take some time. Yep, because we have to get the metadata for all of that. But there it is, Brandon Sanderson. Okay, so that's great because this tells me I need to add caching. And I knew I would. Why are we complaining here? I'm a little bit confused. Why are we complaining here? Media node? Yo, Lane! Okay, here, let's just do this really quick. Yeah, I think we probably want to cache the whole contents of this file. Okay, so there's actually should or force fresh. Let's if the file changes, then we should force fresh. And the way I had this before, all right. Here's some of the logic for caching we had before. I would like to set force fresh to true if the file was changed more recently than the cached item was updated. There we go. Pretty sure I could finish this one really quick. Probably should have just done this myself. All right. That. What'd you change about this? No need in computing the stat if it's not cached. I want to time this. All right, just wanted to make sure that it was very fast, and it looks like it is, so. Yeah, okay, cool. So now, that's taking a second, but it should be fast the next time. Looks like it's not. So something is going on. I'm pretty confused about this. Get all media with directories that returns a promise of an array of media nodes. All right, what is the, maybe it's something after it goes through turbo. Oh, yeah, we've got some stuff here we definitely don't want to send along. Like, yeah, the picture and stuff. All right. I think it's really just, probably just the picture. Yeah. Config. No. Let's see. Yeah. We're gonna do get all media with directories. No pictures. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. That works just fine. Maybe not my favorite thing, but okay, so what are you mad about now? No, we're not pictures anymore. Four more. The picture is in that. Oh, because we stupid return values. So what are you complaining about now? It's, no, that's not. The picture is definitely undefined. All right, fine. How about this? Promise array media node. Oh, I know what it is. Back that up. Node There we go. Now are you happy? No, you're still not happy. Why? I got rid of the picture. Oh, brother. I'm actually kind of curious how that picture gets serialized into the database. Isn't there cache? It's admin cache. There we go. Huh. The value is empty. That's kind of interesting. That's maybe why it's still taking a long time, because it's not getting cached. What the heck? Man, we got all kinds of things that are messed up. Oh, brother. Get file metadata. It ends up in here. Oops. Huh. Just had an interesting thought. Kind of want to, well, okay, we'll deal with that later. Just curious. Hold on a second. So, if this is never getting called, how are we even getting... Oh, because the metadata is empty. Huh. Yeah, okay. True, force fresh. And now we should be getting this. And now, what do you look like? You're still empty. Maybe because we're having trouble serializing the picture? Okay, yeah, that's kind of tricky. How do I serialize the picture. I'm just JSON stringifying. I've got a problem because some of the stuff I want to cache is a buffer, and I need to be able to serialize and deserialize that. To be clear, the buffer is inside of the objects that I'm trying to serialize. It's not the buffer itself that I'm trying to serialize, but a property on one of the objects. I'm a little worried about the performance of this. Maybe I should just put that in memory. Okay. Wouldn't this be better to use the additional argument to JSON stringify and JSON parse instead of taking the object and checking all of the properties like this? It's like a built-in feature. I made a video about it once. Yeah, replacer and reviver. That's what they're called. Reviver? Is that what it was called? Yeah, probably. All right. This will probably be fine. Okay, so let's try that now. Still nothing. Okay. Whoa. That doesn't look like base 64 to me. That looks like a stringified buffer. All right. Let's pull up the big guns. All right, here we are. I got my entry, got a value. This has a picture, which has data. There it is. The value, okay. Author, pub date, description, content, category. It's part of a thing there. Duration, type, content type, picture, format, type, description, and data. This should be a buffer. And we're gonna check that. Is buffer true? Okay, good. Now, value to string base 64, 65. Oh, huh. That looks all correct. Okay, yeah, now we're running around in node code. Get me back in my own stuff, please. All right, fine. Okay, let's close this guy. Where's my cache database? Is it in Prisma? No, where's my cache? Is it in other? It's probably in other. There it is. No, it does have a value. So that value just isn't getting sent here properly. Oh, I wonder. Okay. There's a database in other/cache.db, and I would like you to select the first item from that. Yep, that's it. Yep, okay, so it's all in there. Okay, so the cache is working. Now that I'm serializing the buffer. I wonder if it was working before I was serializing the buffer. What happens when you JSON say stringify? Okay, so we just updated. I'm not sure why that value is not working. We'll look at that in a second. But yeah, so this time That's kind of interesting. Okay. What happens when you JSON stringify an object that has a buffer property, and then what happens when you parse that? Okay. Yeah, okay. Yep, that is what I thought. Okay. I like this response better. How do I tell them? I like this one. How do you tell them that? You can't tell them, apparently. Oh, it's still generating. I prefer this response. There we go. Okay, cool. So that's good for me to know. So we actually do need to do this. I am a little bit confused why it seems to be taking so long, so that's what we're gonna do next. So even when, oops. Here, let's force fresh one more time. Okay, yep, we're getting all those in there. That's good. And then we'll get rid of force fresh. And it's still taking a long time. And I do not know why. So let's see. Media TSX. Okay, that was fast. I wonder why it's taking so long. Where'd that log come from? We're gonna get rid of that. Well, okay, so that this caching is definitely working. It's making it much faster. So what is the slow part? I gotta leave. Man. Disable cache, close it out, go back. Yeah, I think it's downloading the picture data, even though I said no pictures. That's what the problem is. I guess I could have looked at the size of that. Okay. All right, I've just got to know this is gonna be easy. Come on. I'm looking for media server. That's the problem. Metadata picture property. Why am I not getting type hints? Node dot metadata dot picture. No, that's where it is. Oh, we're not iterating over the children. Well, that's the problem. Okay, if node type is directory, then node children map over the children. There we go. There we go. Maybe. All right, that is much faster. Hooray! Cannot read properties of undefined. Okay. Well, that's a little bit confusing. Media tree name. Oh, geez. This stinks because there are like a million caught exceptions. Okay, I gotta go. Okay, see ya. It's time for me to go.